right, so today's bitch, moan, and complain segment. So I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but when I do a bitch, moan, and complain segment, I'll actually go out on the interwebs and I will find some stuff that I would like to bitch, moan, and complain about. And I've got 3 things already loaded up in the chute, ready to go. Now, that being said, sometimes something pops up that I really want to handle. And this is one of those days. And what popped up, I made a comment on my Twitters about Kevin Spacey. So Kevin Spacey, 2017, the dude was canceled. And he was canceled because these individuals came out and they said, hey, he sexually assaulted me. He drugged me. I passed out and I woke up with a sore bunghole, is what they said. So because of that, Kevin Spacey has not worked as an actor since that point. He recently got a part in some sort of horror film I think it's out or it's coming out, but he's not been able to work at all since that point. Now, what's interesting is that he went to trial in the UK. He was found not guilty. He had a civil suit in the United States. That civil suit was thrown out without merit. All right. Also, he was head of the Old Vic Theater at one point. Some people came out and said that he had sexually assaulted them while he was head of that theater. Turns out that an investigation at the theater also came back saying that, hey, there's no merit to anything that's being said. Now, you would think, hey, the dude's been found not guilty. The dude has been, the lawsuits were thrown out, all this other stuff. You would think that, hey, okay, maybe the dude can get his ass back to work. No, absolutely not, because evidently being found not guilty of shit doesn't matter anymore in the United States. And I've got a problem with that. And while we're on this, probably going to get some people that don't like me. Not that I really give a damn. When you're found not guilty of something, when you go through the trial process, by God, that should matter. It should matter. All right. Now we've got, there's another guy that was found not guilty of something many years ago. And he just died this year. His name is O.J. Simpson. All right. Now, I don't really give a damn what you think of O.J. Simpson. I do know that a court of law found him not guilty. And even though that court of law found him not guilty, he was continually shunned. He was punished as often as he could have been by people who said to themselves that, hey, I don't give a shit what the court said. He's guilty. He's guilty. You know what? Something is really wrong with that. Do I think that O.J. Simpson did it? I don't know. I don't know. But I do know this. I know that he was found not guilty. And in this country, when you're found not guilty of something, we have this justice system that says that you're innocent until you're proven guilty. So he was found not guilty, yet he was continually punished until the day that he died. I mean, he had that burglary or that robbery charge in Las Vegas that he was sentenced up 10 years, not because of the robbery, but because the people who sentenced him thought that he was guilty of the Nicole Brown Simpson murders, and they wanted to get his ass on that. This thing with Kevin Spacey, we've got a man here who has not worked since 2017. He has, if you've watched the Piers Morgan interview, absolutely, he admitted to inappropriate touching, to going too far, to quote unquote being a little handsy, but that does not equate to criminal acts. And more than that, he's lost his livelihood. He's done all this stuff that he should not be going through, because the man has been found not guilty. The problem is that we as a society, we like to demonize people. We like to think that we know more than the court system or the justice system. And because of that, we like to say, nope, he got away with it. He got away with it, and by God, he needs to suffer. I don't agree with that. I think that a proper functioning society, that when someone is found not guilty of something, that by God, they should be not guilty, that they should be allowed to resume their lives prior to their lives being interrupted by these court proceedings. But that's not the way our society works. And that's a goddamn shame that it's not.